Welcome back, guys, to yet another Edison format tournament at my locals. This was the last round. Um, it was 4 rounds. It was pretty cool. It was like 16 of us. If you guys want to come, let me know. I know you guys might be out of city, or out of state, or even a whole different country. But if you are in LA or close to LA, you're more than welcome. We're trying to make it at least 20 or even 20 plus. That'd be great. But let me get back into this video real quick. By the way, thank you guys for all the love and the support that you guys have been showing me. Really, really amazing. So thank you guys. Just slowly growing, but slowly but surely. We will hit 850, then we will hit 900 subscribers, and then next thing you know, we're gonna be 100 away from 1,000 subscribers, which would be amazing. I'm really enjoying this grind. It's super fun. Just playing Yu-Gi-Oh, meeting people. Um, the guy that I'm playing against, he's a real cool guy, real chill. He's running Diva Zombie Hero. I used to run that deck. I'm sure he has one or two or a few cards that are a little different. Um, but he is ultimately running Diva Zombie Hero, or whatever name goes first. Um, but yeah, he has Pyramid Turtle. I am not trying to kill Pyramid Turtle in battle. I'm either trying to use Caius to remove it or Ryza to send it back, but I'm not trying to attack it because then his little engine pops, and I already know how that deck goes. Um, it can OTK really fast. I don't know if he has Dark Grepher, but if he does, Dark Grepher is just fucking sick in this deck, and it could potentially fuck me over. The good thing about Frog Monarchs is all the hand traps that I run, which is five, a total of five. Um, but yeah, so right now I'm just lining up my defenses, because I'm not trying to deal with like anything crazy. I do flip summon my Subtitoad, Tribute to special summon Swap Frog, obviously. And then after Swap Frog, I toss Treeborn. Just got to make sure Treeborn's on the graveyard because he comes in clutch. Oh, well, I drop Dupe Frog. I don't know why I dropped Dupe Frog. Maybe I already have a Treeborn in hand and maybe in the graveyard. But I remove them with Caius. I remove Pyramid Turtle, attack for 1,000, and attack for 24. I bounce back. The fact that you could bounce back your Caius or any Monarch and reuse his effect is really fucking broken. Well, in my opinion, he summons Diva. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. I know he has Mali, so he could like pop off right now. He special summons another Diva, and he special summons his Mali, and I'm like, damn, here he goes. He's popping off. He summons a level 8, which is a Thought Ruler, if I'm not mistaken. That's his name, and it kind of it does hurt because I cannot enemy control him. I cannot soul exchange. So I'm like, damn, like that sucks. I rather deal with Stardust or anyone else. But yeah, I do have something that I can use, but I'm thinking like, is it worth it? Because I know he's still gonna like he could pay 1,000 negate it. Obviously, I think it's a Phoenix Wing Blast or an enemy controller, and I'm like, if I target him, he's gonna negate it. Then he's gonna swing and he's gonna gain back 1,000. So I'm like, should I not? So that's what I was like, I'm just thinking, but I end up doing it. But I go with his Future Fusion, and he attacks 1,000, so I take 17, and he gains 1,000, which is really good effect. Um, he sets, and then it's my turn. I special summon Treeborn, and he Phoenix Wing Blast to the top of the deck, which is a really good play, honestly, because drawing into Treeborn kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie, but um, but yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. So I enemy control his his Oh, I tried to take control of his Diva, but I couldn't. So then I soul exchange, and the fact that he used Solemn Judgment is really good. Um, he summoned he summoned Gores with the burn effect. So I also take 1,000, but now he has a pretty big monster, which is obviously Gores. 27 attack is crazy. He swings. I take 300. He sets a card, passes. I special summon Treeborn, and you guys already know I Nobleman, Book of Life. I'm like hell yeah. Um, Soul Exchange, mine and his, obviously, to summon Light and Darkness, and he scoops. Light and Darkness is a card that a lot of people don't like to face. I personally don't like to face Light and Darkness because I do use my resources to get over him. But especially late game when you don't really have a lot of cards in your hand, you're like, fuck, I really cannot get over it. Like I can't. And when you finally do, the fact that I'm able to special summon a monster is just it's broken. Um, just in my previous video, I summoned two Light and Darkness Dragon in one game, which is pr- pretty fucking broken. He uses a Goblin Zombie, and since he does damage, I have to pitch the top card, which is Jinzo. Kind of bummer, but kind of not. It is good to be able to negate his trap cards, but I wasn't gonna run over Goblin Zombie anyways. I'd rather get rid of him other ways, like Caius, instead of allowing him to search. I think Goblin Zombie is fucking broken. He summons Stratos. With Stratos, he searches that evil hero guy. I don't know his name, but he special summons if you have no monster on the field and your opponent does. So now he has two monsters. I have two defense, but he also has a back row. So then he swings Treeborn, which I'm surprised he swings at Treeborn with the high monster, and then he takes damage. I'm like, okay, that was kind of off, but I'll take it. Um, so then I tribute Treeborn, get rid of his Goblin Zombie. He trap holes. The fact that he has trap hole is fucking crazy. Pretty dope, but he still got rid of my Caius, and I was able to get rid of his Goblin Zombie without using his effect, and he burns for 1,000. Um, I summon Swap. I could have just tribute Subtitoad. Now looking back at it, and special summon Swap and pitch Treeborn, but honestly, Subtitoad is keeping me alive because Stratos is pretty big, and if I don't have any tribute, then I kind of need him. I kind of need Subtitoad, but he's looking. He has a full hand. I have like at least 5 cards in my hand, so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not in the worst spot, but I'm also not in a good spot. He future fusions, which I was like, damn, he has future fusion in all the duels. Like it's crazy. Um, he throws away Mali and Diva. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, okay, I already know who he's gonna make, which is Absolute Zero, one of the best cards out there. Just the fact that he blows everything up is, well, your opponent's side is pretty great. It's pretty crazy. Um, so then I'm still like, okay, I got Subtitoad. I don't have to really worry about much. I forgot what I put on the back, to be honest. It might be enemy control or a Phoenix Wing. Um, but I'm just glad that Subtitoad is 20 defense. He is having a little bit of issues to run him over. So I summon Swap. I'm just trying to, at this moment, I'm just trying to thin out my deck because I'm trying to get into my monarchs or any tribute monster. Uh, so then I believe I just bounce back and I end my turn. I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. He foolishes, and I'm like, all right, cool. Foolish burial, which I believe he does plague spreader maybe. Yep, plague spreader. Who else, right? And then I think he would do. He's gonna pop off right now. If I'm not mistaken, he's gonna try to pop off, and he did. He's a good player overall, to be honest. He's been running this deck for a bit. Back then, he was running Lightsworn. Um, I personally don't like Lightsworn decks. He special summons Dark Arm, and I wasn't keeping track of his graveyard, which I should have because I do think I have a DD Crow in hand. He pops the back row, and I was like, okay, I'm activate it, chain, take control of your Dark Arm, let me survive, and this is him popping off. He special summons Plague, Mally, Sinks, and then I was like, okay, cool. I'm comfortable enough to have Dark Arm. I know he's not gonna run him over. Um, he could send him back, but maybe it's not the best play for him. So he swings to my Subtitoad, and he keeps it. Obviously because he destroys it. And here's the play. Here's the play. Special Summon Treeborn. Tribute for... Oh, wait. I Heavy Storm. I gotta clear out the field. I Tribute Treeborn to summon Dark Dusk Gold. Clear out his whole field and attack. Unfortunately, the GoPro batteries die really fast, and I couldn't record the whole match. I do end up winning. I 2-0'd him, and this is pretty much all I capture. GG's, drop a like, comment, and subscribe.